And right here, see Sunnybrook is coming out with, it's called The Seed, right? I took this off in February off the subway, a picture of it, and here goes the seed. And it goes, this is a seed that helps kill the tumor and give the patient a better life. The seed is taken from the biblical version when God says, I'll put enmity between you and the seed, or between Eve and Satan's seed. I can't remember exactly the quote, but it uses the term seed. That's where they got it from. Then they said this is the breast to try to add for, you know, try to get the female audience into there. Then they got this is the tumor, gets sympathy. They got this is the patient, and then real heartbreaker, this is the children. So they try to play the sympathy card on you. Says, oh, if you don't want it to chip, or if you don't want to get cured of cancer, then you know you're sadistic, basically. And this is why it matters. Sunnybrook, and I actually had the download where it actually says it's gonna be more than one seed. It's gonna be about, I'm not sure. It's on their website. You actually can Google it, and they're all radiative. And the thing is, Sick Children's Hospital, I even had the download at home, where it says if you want to become a volunteer or even, let's say, a future employee, you have to take a TB shot. And in the actual download, it says you have to implant a graft. Now, implant is not an injection, as how one of the people there at the customer services in the volunteer section said it was. She said it was an injection, but injection is not an implant. They're two different, it's a whole different, you know, word. Two different words there. So, you know, learn what's going on. And in Freedom to Fascism by Aaron Russo, it talks about the microchip. So when they say, oh, it's the Bible, the Bible's all wrong, well, this is coming out of the Bible. And do not tell me that the Bible is wrong, as I mentioned last week, because I found secular proof of the flood of at least over 20 different countries in different regions of the world that report the same story. I found archaeological proof in Israel, in Mesopotamia, that said, yes, the Bible is true, through archaeology. So when you hear about this evolution garbage, that's what it is garbage. It's really expensive toilet paper. And I have the origin of feces, not species, origin of feces. It's really expensive toilet paper. And yeah, so this, the seed, the microchip, is coming out, it's already here, it's coming out, and now they're trying to implant it in your pets to make sure, oh, so they don't get lost. Really? Well, if the person dies, how are you gonna know where they are? Right? Honestly. I mean, sure, it'll track you, but how do you know if the body's living or dead? What's the truth? Right? So do your homework, Toronto. Do your homework, world. The chip is already here. Chip is already here. Oh, and before I forget, I have a little quote from David Rockafeller where he was confronted on Truth Rising. The truther. I'll even read it for you. It's even highlighted here. It says, some even believe we are part of a secret cabal working against the best interests of the United States, characterizing my family and me as internationalists, meaning the Illuminati, of conspiring with others around the world to build a more integrated global political and economic structure, one world government, or here say one world, if you will. If that's the charge, I stand guilty and I am proud of it. That's out of Rockefeller's own mouth. It's Memoirs. It's even banned now. They took it out of circulation because Rockefeller was found out on it. There's your story right there. Why was this banned? Ask him. So, yeah.
On record that they're conspiring.
They're on record. He comes out of his own mouth. David Rockefeller. Out of his own mouth.
And in the Bible, we're warned that there's going to be an international body, a new government, where all these kings come together for 1 hour. So there's no more sovereign nations, okay? Basically what happens is the woman controls the city, which is New York. So it's talking about all these kings coming together, and it says that we have to be on guard, because we have to realize when this happens that God is just giving us information to say, expect this is going to happen, and we got to be prepared spiritually for it, because our countries as we know it are not going to be anymore. Canada is not going to be Canada, it's going to be North America. No more sovereign nations, no more borders. They're going to have open borders. Okay? So all this stuff is going to happen. Hey, hey, settle down. Hey, settle down.
See, he's a Christian, but yet he blesses those that curse you. What happened there? Honestly.